Testing, testing, checking for the volume.
I'm good.
Testing, can you hear me? Oh, there we go. Awesome. morning, everybody, and welcome to Swamp Rabbit Sunday here at the Advent Health Ice Center in Wesley Chapel, Florida, where your Daytona Swamp Rabbits 18U AA team is getting ready to take on the Florida Warriors in what is a rematch from a couple weekends ago matchup. We've got 3 minutes on the clock here for our warm-up, so let's go ahead and go down the list. Today, for your Daytona Swamp Rabbits, number 4, Jaden Ditsunin. Number 8, Sebastian Schaefer. Number 11, Sam Hemme. Number 12, Luke Guzmano. Number 13, Ethan Resendez. Number 14, Eric Rose Jr. Number 19, Alex Kozak. Number 21, Luke Williamson. Number 23, Aiden Kirschbaum. Number 24, Chase Poole. Number 27, Larry Lauer. Number 33, Josh Reagan. Wearing number 59, Michael Bowerman. Number 77, Easton Grimes. Number 83, Brendan McMullen. Goaltenders today, number 31, Angelo McGovern, and number 33, Carson Miller. Not playing in today's game, number 26, Andrew Fogler, who is out with a finger injury, and number 29, Kyler Bradis, and number 74, Seth Canada, who is out for the foreseeable future due to a knee injury. Seth, we hope you get to feeling well, and we want to see you back out on the ice real soon. I am going to change a number here. I believe that Resendez is in number 72 today and not number 13. All right, getting ready to finish up our warm-ups here now in the Advent Health Center Ice Arena. We do have 2 games today. This first one starting here now against the Florida Warriors, and the second one coming up at 1 p.m. versus the Gulf Coast Flames. So 2 games almost back-to-back today. Very little downtime in between. So look forward to having you join us here live on KPHN. Although I totally should have brought my hat today because it's cold in this rink. All right, and as those pucks are getting put together, we're going to get started with 14 minutes on the clock for each period and 1:30 assessed for each penalty. We want to give a special shout out today to our head coach over there pacing the bench right there in the middle. That is head coach Eric Perrin, who just celebrated another birthday this weekend. So happy birthday to Coach Perrin. On the bench as well as our assistant coaches. On Coach Perrin's right is going to be Vic Kirschbaum, and on his left, Lee Wood. Sitting our penalty box today is going to be one of our amazing managers for this team, Christina Kirschbaum, and other team manager, Amanda McGovern. Want to say thank you to all that they do for your Swamp Rabbits. We've got a busy month of November coming up here for the Swamp Rabbits team. We've got games this weekend. We've got games next week. No games next weekend, but we do have games on the 15th. And then we have a tournament in Jacksonville the first week of December. So we've got a lot going on for these Swamp Rabbits, and I believe there is another game as well See, November 15th and then November 22nd, right before Thanksgiving. So lots of hockey for your Swamp Rabbits this season. So as we head here to center ice for the face-off, let's see who we've got out on the line. Looking to take that face-off is going to be captain number 19, Alex Kozak, with Resendez on his right. Up top, a captain. That's going to be Williamson up there. On the back end, starting on defense, it is Grimes and let me see, that is going to be Bowerman in on defense. In goal today is going to be number 31, Angelo McGovern. Rabbits with the puck, moving it out of their zone into center ice. Warriors with it, knocking it back to center. Warriors have it in their own zone, looking to pass it out through center. They get it all the way down deep into the Rabbit zone. It's going to be picked up by Bowerman around the backside of McGovern. Warriors with it. Quick pass in front of McGovern. It clears out to center ice. Warriors looking to regroup. Resendez putting the pressure on there as Grimes gets taken down right at the blue line. Resendez with the puck now in the Rabbit zone. Change up for the Rabbits as Resendez making his way in, trying to let loose at the top of the circle, gets stripped away by the Warriors. Kusmano with a backhand pass, trying to get it back over to the side, and it's going to be Ditsunin coming onto the ice just a little too soon as we've got too many men on the ice for the Rabbits with 12:57 left to go in this first period. Yes. So again, number 72 is going to be Ethan Resendez, and number 59 is going to be Michael Bowerman. Two brand new players to this team for your Rabbits. All right. Rabbits on a penalty kill here now for too many men on the ice. Ditsunin, Poole, McMullen, and Reagan out there on this penalty kill. Ditsunin with it now, trying to get it moved up the boards and out of the zone. Warriors with it back again. Reagan able to get it cleared as it comes all the way deep into the Warrior zone. Warriors looking to clear it up against the boards. Warriors, quick pass through their zone, now through center again, looking to get past Reagan and Poole. A hard shot over the head of McGovern. Warriors with the puck in the corner. Shot off of the pads of McGovern. Poole looking to get his stick on it. Puck is loose, poked out to the side by McGovern and up to the blue line. Shot on goal, saved by McGovern. Getting a little Chevy in front of the net there as the whistle blows with 34 seconds left to go in this penalty kill for your Rabbits. Face-off is going to be coming to the glove side of McGovern. To the stick side of McGovern. Fresh legs on the ice for the Rabbits as Grimes is out there. Face-off win by Kozak. Gets it back to Grimes in the corner. Grimes looking to try and move that around. Warriors pick it up. Bowerman now with it, trying to control that puck around the backside of the net. Puck comes loose from the circle. It's grabbed up by by Rose. Not Kozak, my apologies. Rose dumps it in deep into the Warrior zone with 10 seconds left to go in the penalty kill for the Rabbits. Lauer with it in front of the net. Goaltender knocks it to the side as the Warriors pick it up, and the Rabbits kill this penalty. And our first icing of the day with 11:25 left to go in this first period. We're going to go all the way back. I can't really zoom in any closer on this on the game here today because of the netting. So hopefully you guys can see everything pretty well on it. All right, A captain Eric Rose Jr. coming in for the faceoff. Quick shot off the faceoff and a save by Warriors goaltender. Lauer on his right, Kirschbaum to his left, with Reagan and Hemi on the back end. Warriors get that puck moved out to center ice. It's picked up by Reagan. Reagan with it, passing it down along the boards over to Lauer. Lauer dropping that puck back over to Rose. Puck pops out. Kirschbaum trying to keep it in at the blue line. It clears. Hemi trying to get it cleared as well. Not able to get a lot of power behind that, but Reagan able to pick it up with a great pass cross ice to Lauer. Grabbed by Rose at the blue line. Rose at center drops that puck back, but it's grabbed by the Warriors. That turnover by the Rabbits, they're trying to get it back. Hemi swings it around the boards, gets it up to Rose again. Rose with the puck. Skating down through center ice into Warrior zone. Dumping it into the side of the net. Scrum for that puck in the corner. Pass up through the slot over to Bowerman. Bowerman fires one through traffic and it's wide. Reagan from the circle firing through gets deflected. And the Warriors cleared all the way down deep into the Rabbit zone. No icing on this. Oh, it is going to be icing with 10-11 left to go in this first period. We're going to go all the way back. What's that? I can't see the ref from right here. I am short. I know, it's a terrible thing. All right, off and face off the Rabbits with the puck. It is going to be Resendez that sends it over to the side. Poole looking to get that puck out of the way. Resendez dumping it back into the Warriors zone. Warriors taking it away fast into the Rabbits territory. Rabbits with it, back to Kozak. Bowerman to Kozak, and Kozak up the way to Williamson. Williamson with it. Poole keeping it in at the blue line with the skates, and it's picked up by Williamson again. Warriors with it at the blue line. Poole looking to get in front of it. Pops that puck out of the side and gets it over to the edge, over to Resendez. Scrum for that puck in the corner as it's going to be up and out of play with 9:26 left to go here in this first period. Face-off coming to the bottom of the blue line just outside of the Rabbit zone. It is going to be McMullen taking that draw over to the side of Ditsunen. Grimes picks it up, playing it off the board over to Ditsunen. Ditsunen deflects it over to McMullen. McMullen fighting his way through the zone, sending it towards the net just wide. Warriors are going to pick it up around the backside of their goaltender and taking it through center, trying to get around Hemi. Over to the side, shot and score. 9:03 left to go here in this first period, and the Warriors put themselves on the board, 1-0. Coming back to center ice for the face-off. It's going to be McMullen taking the draw. Ditsunen on his right. Up top, it is Kusmano. On the back end, it is going to be Reagan and Bowerman. Ditsunen fighting his way with that puck at center ice. It gets over to this side to Bowerman. Bowerman not able to hold on to the puck. Puck gets kicked over to the near side corners in the Rabbit zone. McMullen looking to get that puck around the backside of McGovern. Reagan trying to give him a hand. Puck is loose. Warriors with it. It gets popped to the top of the circle. Warriors looking to move that puck around. Ditsunen grabbing it on a missed pass by the Warriors. Passing it up the way to Kusmano. Kusmano sends it towards the net. And a save by Warriors goaltender. 8:27 left to go in this first period. Change the line for the Rabbits on the offensive side with Rose coming out, Kirschbaum and Lauer. Nope, Kirschbaum and Lauer. Face-off coming to the glove side of Warriors goaltender. Lauer trying to get to it. Up against the glass, clears out that blue line, but it's going to be Bowerman there to grab it. From the glass, Lauer trying to dump it in. Kirschbaum with it, taps it to Lauer at center. Lauer making a drive, gets stripped of the puck in the corner, but goes after it. Takes the penalty now as the Rabbits going back on a power play, or Rabbits going back on a penalty kill. A little bit of a boarding call there on Lauer. Yeah. It looks like he came in from the side on that one, but it's going to be a minute 30 on that penalty for Larry Lauer. Grimes out there as well. Puck comes up to that blue line. It stays in Rabbit zone. Pops back out now as the Warriors look to set something up. Warriors try and pass it through the zone. It's picked up by Bowerman. Bowerman able to dump it in deep into the Warrior zone. It's picked up along the side by Resendez. A minute left to go in the penalty kill for the Rabbits as the Warriors are going to get an opportunity on this penalty. Great job by Bowerman in order to get that pass disrupted. And the Rabbits able to clear it in deep all the way into the Warrior zone. Warriors goaltender comes out to play that puck, but Kozak is hot on his tail. Putting it up against the boards in the corner. Kozak gets his stick knocked away, so it is going to be a 4-on-4 now as the Warriors are going to go on a penalty for interference or what unsportsmanlike conduct for kicking Kozak's stick out of the way. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for the next 32 seconds as we wait for Lauer's penalty to expire. Faceoff is going to come down to the stick side of the Warriors goaltender. It's going to be McMullen taking the draw with Ditsunen to his right. On the back end, it's Poole and Reagan. McMullen wins that draw, gets it to Ditsunen, but everyone's dancing around that puck. Puck comes up to the red line. Poole with it, spinning it around to McMullen. McMullen with it, dumping it in deep into the near side corner. Warriors pick it up. Reagan at the blue line. It comes out to center. Poole not able to stop it with his skate. It's going to be played out by McGovern. McGovern taps it to Poole. Poole takes it around the back side of the net. We've got 7 seconds left to go in this 4-on-4 with a shot on goal and a goal by the Warriors here. 3 seconds left to go in the penalty for Lauer and a minute 2 left to go in the penalty for the Warriors. All right, with 6:36 left to go in this first period, Rabbits trail 2-0 as we've got Kozak out on the line. Taking that draw, gets it over to the side to Bowerman. Bowerman over to Resendez. Williamson with it now on the back end. Williamson to Ditsunen. Ditsunen taking it out. Rabbits now on a power play for the remaining 43 seconds of this. And McGovern covers that puck, stopping the clock. With 6:10 left to go in this first period, Rabbits trail 2-0. Face-off coming to the glove side of McGovern. With again, Kozak in at center on the back end. Resendez, Ditsunen, and Bowerman. Puck comes out to the side. It is going to be Kozak gets to it. Takes a shot, deflected on the rebound. Kozak fires again, and another great save by that Warriors goaltender. $19 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. As Rose is coming out here now. Kozak gets that face-off win. Shot! by Bowerman, doesn't make it through traffic, and we've got 10 seconds left to go in the power play. Rose on the sideboard there. It's going to be Resendez with a quick pass to Williamson. Williamson not able to get his stick down as the Warriors pick it up and take it away as time expires. We are back at even strength with 5:50 left to go in this period. Scrum for that puck in the corner. It is going to be bounced around to the side of McGovern. Over to the edge. It is the Rabbits taking it back down into the Warrior zone. Resendez in the corner with the help from Rose. Trying to get that puck out from the side. Resendez shoveling it back in, but it comes up to the blue line. Rabbits holding that puck, being patient there, finally able to dump it in and getting a much needed line change after that power play. Warriors making a drive in now as Ditsunen picks it up. Turning that puck around, playing it up against the glass, getting it up the way over to Bowerman. McMullen now with it, taps it over to Ditsunen. Ditsunen driving through, trying to get through traffic, trying to get a shot off. Almost looked tripped up there, but it's going to be the Warriors that come up. Maybe. We'll see. The puck comes loose as Hemi tries to get that puck cleared back into center ice. Hemi does as it pops back to center. Warriors take it in the zone, but they're going to be offsides with 4:17 left to go in this. It was a little trippy down there. I said it looked trippy and not like the hippy-dippy trippy, but yeah, sorry guys. What are I going to say? All right, face-off coming to the bottom of the blue line just outside of the Rabbits zone. It is McMullen taking the draw. Cusmano on the left, Ditsunen to the right. Hemi and Grimes on the back end on defense. Grimes to Hemi. Hemi up the boards, over to the side of Cusmano. Cusmano taps it over to McMullen. McMullen back to Cusmano. Warriors take it away. Warriors trying to get around Hemi. Hemi kicking it into high gear as they get a shot off on McGovern. It's wide. Comes around to the corner again. Over to the side. Rabbits trying to get that puck out of there as Ditsunen doing everything he can to kick that puck up and out. Grimes scrumming forward in the corner. McMullen putting everything into it in that hit up against the boards. They put it in the net with 3:43 left to go in this first period. Now this is the same Florida Warriors team we played a few weeks ago. Yeah. Rose in again at center to take the draw. Lauer to the right, Kirschbaum to the left. Poole and Reagan on the back end on defense. Comes out again. It is picked up by Rose at the red line. Rose making that drive in through. Takes a shot, gets deflected before it gets to the goaltender. Comes over to the near side. Warriors with it. Lauer trying to get his stick in on that. Pass across ice. Gives the Warriors a chance to go again. Shot! Got smacked on the stick by Poole on that one as it is the Rabbits trying to get that puck cleared. Kirschbaum with it. Passing it up the way to Rose. Rose at center ice. Trying to hold on to it. Gets it to Lauer. Lauer takes a shot, but it's way wide. Kirschbaum going to get it. Nope, not able to stop it. As Bowerman comes on the ice now for Poole. Bowerman now taps that puck into the corner, setting it up in front of McGovern. Backhand shot does not get to McGovern. Lauer looking to try and get that puck out of there. Puck pops out all on its own as the Warriors set it back up again in their own zone with a line change for both sides. Shot deflected off of the padding of Reagan. Quick shot through the slot wide. Bowerman again able to get it cleared as it clears literally off the shoulder of Kozak and deep into the Warrior zone. Puck to the blue line. Reagan trying to get that puck up there, gets it to Kozak. Kozak with his pass to Williamson. Williamson gets, there we go. Williamson got tripped there right before he was taking the shot. With a minute 51 left to go here in this first period, Rabbits are going to go on a power play, trailing 3-0. All right, coming out here for this power play for the Rabbits. Let's see who we got. We've got Kozak, Resendez on the right, Williamson to the left with Bowerman and McMullen. So strong lines out there for this power play. Let's see how this works out for him, Cotton.
Bold choice.
It's a bold choice. There you go. Kozak wins it, gets it gets it over to Bowerman. Bowerman fires one off right off the face-off, and it's just wide. Resendez with it, takes it to the top circle, looking to get it passed over to the side to Bowerman, but the puck gets deflected deep into the Rabbit zone, grabbed by McMullen. McMullen, avoiding a hit there in the corner, gets it over to the side of Resendez. 1 minute left to go in the power play for the Rabbits, a minute 22 left to go in this period. McMullen, cross-ice pass over to Williamson. Williamson gets it over to Bowerman. And the Warriors again clear deep into the Rabbit zone with McMullen picking it up, banking it along the boards. Picked up by Resendez. Resendez taps to Williamson. Williamson takes it in. Over to Kozak. Kozak from the circle shoots. Deflects up high and out of play with 32 seconds left to go in this power play for the Rabbits. 53 seconds left to go in the period. I need a cup holder to stand on my tripod. Rose in at center to take the face-off. Lauer gets it over to the side, tries to get it over to Grimes. Grimes not able to reach out in time to get that puck. Ditsunen picks it up, takes it into the zone. Ditsunen shoots, and a quick snatch from out of midair by the goaltender with 18 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. Honestly, I thought that was a replay of what was just happening up here with the shot, because it was the same angle. It was kind of hilarious. Rose with it, back to Grimes. Grimes sending it along the boards over to the near side. Rose with it, passing it over to Ditsunen. Ditsunen not able to get in front of it in time. Rose with it once more. Rose to Grimes. Grimes fires, deflected in traffic over to Lauer. Lauer looking for it. 14 seconds left to go in the period. Warriors with it along the back side of the net. Clears up to the blue line. Grimes keeping it in play, but it deflects up and out with 5 seconds left to go in this period. Chuck Norris. All right. Rose in at center to take the draw with Lauer to the right. Ditsunen, Reagan, and Grimes. Ditsunen off the face-off win from Rose. Shot! 2 great shots by Jaden Ditsunen within that last 5 seconds, but unfortunately missed the mark. The first one got a nice rebound off of it. With that second opportunity, it was just high over the head of the goaltender. That takes us to the end of the first period, where your Rabbits trail 3-0 here at the Advent Center Ice Arena. We want to say welcome to everyone joining here on the KPHN. Hope you have enjoyed the broadcast so far. Rabbits trailing right now in a rematch against this Florida Warriors team that we played a few weeks ago. It was, hold on, let me go back and take a look and see. For those who want to join us later today at 1 o'clock, we've got another game coming up against the Gulf Coast Flames. Now, a couple weekends ago, we played the same Florida Warriors team and fell to them 2-5. So made some change, have some new players on the team that have been added to the roster to kind of cover for some injuries that have hit our team so far. So nice to have those players rostered out there. This team really does have a great chemistry, and we're seeing some slowly as that first period progressed, the passing getting much better. But yeah, so we are going to get started with the second period here in just a second. Rabbits on 3. Let's go Rabbits as we start this second period here at the Advent Center Ice Arena here in Wesley Chapel, Florida. You're watching live here on the KPHN. Don't forget to join us later today at 1 o'clock where we will be taking on the Gulf Coast Flames. All right, out on the ice to start this second period at even strength. Poole and Hemi on the back end on defense. On that line, it looks like it is going to be McMullen taking the face-off. Chismano here on the left. And up top, Ditsunen. Let's go, Rabbits. McMullen wins that face-off, gets it over to Ditsunen. Ditsunen back to McMullen. McMullen making his way in, trying to get a shot off. Chismano looking to get it around the backside of the net. Sends it back up to the side to McMullen. Poole keeping it in along the boards there at the blue line. Again, pops out to center ice. Ditsunen able to clear it in deep into the zone as it comes around to the near side. Chismano putting the hit on the boards over to the edge. It pops out here at center as the Warriors make their way around. Poole gets in on it. And they get right around McGovern, putting it in over his glove side with 13:28 left to go here in this second period. First off, was that him hitting his stick on the boards? Was that our son hitting his stick on the boards? Okay, yeah, we need to have a talk about that. Yeah. Rabbits trying to get that puck back in, get that possession in the Warriors zone, but the Warriors clear it deep into the Rabbits territory for icing at 13:12 left to go in the second period. We're going to go all the way back. Face-off coming to the glove side of Warriors goaltender. Rose taking the face-off. Gets it over to this side to Bowerman. Bowerman fires through traffic. I don't think the goaltender saw that puck coming his way. I think he kind of flinched as soon as he heard that puck hit the glass behind him. So it's, yeah. Coming back down for another icing on the Warriors. We're going to go all the way back. Rose with the puck, taking the face off. Gets it, try to get it to Kirschbaum. He gets over to the side to Bowerman. Bowerman again from the blue line fires, and another save by Warriors goaltender. Rabbits trying to get that puck as the Warriors look to clear it. They do all the way back down one more time. I'll tell you what, if you didn't have enough sugar on Halloween, you are definitely going to go getting your fair share today with all the icing happening here. We're going to go all the way back one more time. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. Face off again, coming to the stick side of Warriors goaltender with Rose at center. Kicks it back along the way. Gets it to Poole. Poole fires through traffic. It gets stopped. Puck comes up to the blue line again, and it's grabbed by Reagan. Reagan fires, deflected by the goaltender. Poole again from the blue line. Not a whole lot of power behind it, but Darn it, worth a shot. Holding that puck.
Whoa.
Not sure what happened there. That was kind of... Not sure what happened on all of that.
Neither am I. Honest to God, I think the rest just missed it. They didn't see him cover.
Yeah.
And then by the time the goal went in, they're like, oh no, wait.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened on that one.
He gave it up and
Yeah.
sent it to the ref.
Unless it was icing again. Reagan with it, taps it to Poole. Poole not able to settle that wild puck down. I have no clue what is being yelled out there right now. Got it. Warriors going in, shot high over the head of McGovern. Warriors again from the side. They get it to the circle in the near side corner. It's picked up by Resendez. Resendez taps it over to Williamson. Williamson dumps it in deep into the Warrior zone, picking up that rebound off of the boards. Stopped by Hemi at the blue line. Hemi tried to throw it in, but gets picked up by the Warriors. Reagan swinging it back around to the top of the boards over to Resendez. Resendez dumping it in deep. Kozak looking to try and get after it. Reagan fires, deflects high off the stick of one of the players. Resendez again with it. Passing it up the way to Ditsunin. Ditsunin to Reagan. I'm sorry, Hemby to Reagan. Reagan fires, and a save by Warriors goaltender with 11:04 left to go in this second period. Yeah. McMullen taking the face off. Gets it back along the blue line over to Hemi. Grimes is going to pick it up at the top of the blue. Playing it down deep back over to Ditsunin. Ditsunin to Kusmano in the corner. Kusmano trying to hold on to it. Gets it over to the side to McMullen. McMullen tried to fire one off. Hemi reached out to try and get that puck. Grimes getting his stick in there, pushing him over to the side. McMullen settling that puck down, passing it up the way over to Ditsunin. Ditsunin kicking it into gear. Collision at the circle. Grabbed by McMullen once more. McMullen passes it over to Kusmano. Kusmano tried for a redirect. Just off a little bit on the timing as the puck comes down again for another icing on the Warriors with 10-12 left to go in the period. We're going to go all the way back. Yeah. Yeah. Positioning is right on those redirects, just trying to get that stick down. Yeah. All right, Rose is taking the face off here. Poole and Bowerman on the back end on defense with Kirschbaum and Lauer on either side. We got I'm sorry? Yes. And Lauer is out there on the ice. Rose with the face-off gets it to Bowerman. Bowerman fires! Just wide. From the blue line, Poole with it. Taps it over to Rose. Rose trying to hold on to it.
Okay. There you go.
Pushing him out to the side, getting that stick in there. Forcing the Warriors from the circle with a hard shot. Comes over to the side to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum cycles it around again to Bowerman. Bowerman with it, scooping it back to Lauer. Lauer, cross ice over to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum with the chance to move it into the Warrior zone. Tried to get that pass off. Warriors deflect it out. Warriors making a drive in again as Bowerman pushes them out to the side. Puck comes up to the blue line. Warriors keeping it in play. Comes around the back side of the net. Poole getting his stick in once more as he's scrumming for it up against the glass. Rose putting him up against the side. Poole trying to get it cleared. Puck loose. Poole clear it to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum taps it to Lauer. Lauer skates it out to center ice. Warriors pick it up once more as a collision with Rose. Puck comes back up to Poole as he is able to get that puck released to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum with a great pass to Lauer, but even better takeaway by the Warriors. Warriors wrapping it around in front of McGovern. Shoots, score. 8:24 left to go, or 8:42 left to go in this period. Kozak in at center for the faceoff. Williamson getting a little shove there from behind as Resendez fires one off over to Kozak. Kozak got pushed out of positioning. Again, center that puck up over to Reagan. Reagan fires from the blue line. It's way wide. Kozak in pursuit as it comes back deep into the Rabbit zone. They get it in one more time on McGovern with 8:14 left to go in this period. Face-off coming back here to center. No change in the line for the Rabbits. Kozak at center. Williamson to the right. Resendez up top with Hemi and Reagan on the back end. Williamson taps that puck to Hemi. Hemi over to Reagan. Reagan gets it up the way over to Lauer. Lauer tries to get it to Williamson. Warriors once more into the zone of the Rabbits. Reagan losing his edge there along the side. Shot. Great deflection by McGovern. Puck loose again by McGovern's side as it's going to be grabbed up at the top by Resendez as he, great bank off of the boards, takes a shot deflected off of the face of the goaltender. And the Warriors get that rebound, making their way back into the Rabbit zone. Shot deflected off at the pads of Grimes. Rabbits in the corner looking to get that puck up and out of there. Warriors regrouping in their own territory. Fresh legs on the ice for the Rabbits as it is going to be Bowerman in, tapping that puck over to Ditsunen. Warriors with it once more as Grimes tries to get that puck stopped. Rabbits with it. McMullen taking it back into Warriors territory, trying to hold on to that puck. Warriors clear it one more time, but it's stopped by Grimes. Ditsunen to Grimes. Grimes back to Ditsunen. Ditsunen with it. Takes it up through the way. Passes over to McMullen, and McMullen puts one in the back of the net with 6:29 left to go in this second period. Rabbits get themselves on the board. All right, coming back to center for the faceoff. McMullen taking the draw. Ditsunen up to his right. Kismano to his left. Bowerman and Reagan on the back end. I'm sorry, Bowerman and Grimes on the back end. Skating through traffic, looking to get around McGovern. McGovern able to clear it to the side, and a delayed penalty coming up against the Rabbits. Okay. What? It's going to be a slashing call against number 4, Ditsunen. I didn't see the call. Yeah, I didn't see the call. Yes. From my little booth here, I can't see much. All right, so the face-off is going to be coming here to the stick side of McGovern. Poole and Bowerman out there on the back with Kozak and Lauer. Rabbits on a penalty kill here now for the next minute 24. 6:10 left to go in this period. Lauer's really fighting hard to get that puck out. Warriors passing it through, and a shot and a scoop up by McGovern with 11:11 left to go in the penalty kill for the Rabbits. Yeah, I can just keep getting taller chairs. No change in the line for the Rabbits as the Warriors get that face-off win. They shoot, it's deflected off of the padding of Rose. Warriors pick it back up though in their zone. Bowerman clears it out to center. Grabbed by the Warriors once more. Poole looking to get to it on the blue line. Poole getting that puck, trying to get it out of there. Shot deflected. Warriors with it again from the top of the blue line, passing it down to the bottom of the ice. They take it to the circle. Passing it back along the boards. One-time shot misfired as Poole picks it up along the backside of the net, getting it over to the side to Lauer. 20 seconds left to go in the penalty kill for the Rabbits. Shot wide by the Warriors. Another shot saved by McGovern, cleared out of the way by the Rabbits. Another shot deflected off of the skate of Lauer, deflected off of the body of Bowerman. Bowerman picks it up, and Rabbits are able to kill that penalty now. We are back at full strength as Ditsunen comes back out on the ice. Poole with the puck now in the corner. Passing it up along the way, gets all the way down deep into the Warrior zone for icing with 4:36 left to go in this second period. We're going to go all the way back. I need another chair is what I need. I need another chair. Yes, but my cup is very big and it's getting in the way. Face-off is coming to the glove side of McGovern as they are dancing around that puck there off of the face-off. Shot deflected off of the skate of Resendez. Resendez pops it through over to Williamson. Picked up again by the Warriors. Warriors making their way through. Off of a rebound. Shot saved by McGovern with 4:14 left to go in the second period. Rabbits trail 6-1 right now. Kozak in again for the face-off. Williamson on his right. Williamson able to tap it over the way to Resendez. Resendez to Williamson. Williamson with a chance. Takes a shot. And just high over the glove side. Kozak again. I think he needs a bungee cord on his stick today. Second time he's lost that stick today. Kozak again trying to get that puck out. Deflects high and into the air and back into the Warrior zone. 3:45 left to go in the period. Kozak picking it back up at center ice. As it is going to be the Rabbits taking it in with the pass from Williamson. Williamson fires. And another great save by Warriors goaltender. Great setup, good passing. That's what we want to see out there. We want to see the goal at the very end, but those setups are what we want to see more and more. Getting into that position. McMullen at center for the faceoff. Ditsunen on the right. Kiswano to the left. Puck comes out deep into the Rabbit zone. It's going to be no icing as it's picked up by Reagan. Reagan with it, swinging it around to Ditsunen. Ditsunen off the boards, taps it up the way to McMullen. McMullen with the only goal for the Rabbits this game came at the 6:39 mark earlier today. Oh, and a great job skating. That was some amazing skating by the Warriors player there. Although he ended up losing his stick in the fray. Ditsunin with the puck at the top of the ice. Pushing it through center. Getting it back down into the Warriors zone and covered by the Warriors. Ditsunin got slammed in. Was it Ditsunin that got slammed into the post? Or, yeah. So let's see what's going to happen here. Rabbits, it looks like, are going to go on a power play here now. With 2:48. With 2:48 left to go here in this period, in this second period. Rabbits on a power play now. Let's see what we're going to be doing here. As we got Rose. Okay, we've got Rose and Bowerman on the back end. Kozak's taking the draw. Williamson to the right. And Resendez on the left. Rose with it. Tapping it back over to the side to Bowerman. Bowerman with it. Fires through traffic. Again, puck is loose. Williamson fires. Yet another great save by that goaltender. He's got a great glove side save. Face-off coming to that stick side of Warriors goaltender. Rabbits with it. Bowerman not able to hold on to it. Warriors with an opportunity. But it's grabbed by Rose in the Rabbit zone. Rose with it. Gets it up to Kozak. Kozak trying to settle it down now. Gets stripped of the puck as it comes out to center ice. And the Warriors with it. Deflected out of the way by Bowerman. Up to Rose. Rose a little bit tripped up there. Warriors again with it, with a shot. Deflected, saved by McGovern. Rabbits, someone needs to tell the Rabbits we are on a power play here, because none of them look like they are hustling. 20 seconds left to go in a power play, and Rabbits are not very power play right now. Yeah, I'm just going to say not very power play. Puck comes down deep into the Rabbit zone. Rose gets in there to try and stop that puck. Rose around the backside of the net, pops it to the corner. Picked up along the side by Bowerman. By Bowerman. Bowerman with a cross-ice pass over to Kozak. Kozak gets leveled. Shot by Ditsunin wide. Comes over to this side. We're full strength again. And the Warriors with a chance. With a breakaway, and it's grabbed by Grimes. Grimes passes it up to Ditsunin. Ditsunin flopping it around. Back up to Grimes. Dumping it into the top corner in the Warrior zone. Grimes tries to send it around to the near side boards. Again, shot through traffic wide. Puck comes back out to center. 30 seconds left to go in this second period. Bowerman with it. Warriors have it at center. Back into the Rabbit zone. Puck deflected high. 10 seconds left to go in this period as Ditsunin tried to get it cleared. And that's going to be it for this period. Give me your chair, though. Scoot your chair over so no one takes it. Thank you. Thanks for joining us here live on the KPHN. We are welcoming you here to a Swamp Rabbit Sunday in Game 1, where your Daytona Swamp Rabbits are taking on the Florida Warriors in a rematch from a couple weeks ago. We do have a second game coming up later today against the Gulf Coast Flames white team. This is going to be a different Gulf Coast team than what we played a few weeks ago. So we do have a busy schedule though coming up for the Rabbits. We've got this weekend, and then we've got November 15th, where we will be at the Orlando Ice Den. We'll have 2 games starting at 3:45 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. And then again, the following weekend on the 22nd, we will have 2 games, and those will be in Daytona. And then we will be in Jacksonville the first weekend of December for a tournament. So yeah, it's going to be a very busy weekend of a very busy month of November and December with our games. So 14 minutes on the clock to finish up this third period, or to finish up this game as we go into the third period. 1 goal on the board for the Rabbits that was put up by number 83, Brendan McMullen, at 6:29 in the second period. Coach Perrin over there getting his team fired up to start this third period. Rabbits on 3, 1, 2, 3 Rabbits, let's go. As we come out to center ice for the start of the third period. Thank you. Angela McGovern back in between the pipes to start off this third period. Coming out for the face-off, it is going to be Rose taking the draw, Lauer to his right, Kirschbaum to his left, Poole and Grimes on the back end. Warriors with the face-off win. Dumping it into the Rabbit zone. Poole trying to pop that puck out of there along the sides. Poole gets it up in that corner, turning it around, trying to get it back over to Rose. Puck around the backside of McGovern. They're spinning it around on him. Poole pokes it over to the near side corner. Grimes going after it. Poole trying to get that puck cleared. Rose with it. Poole's got his stick stuck there in between that player. Rabbits not able to get it cleared. Shot deflected off of McGovern. Poole clears it to the side. Kirschbaum with a hit up against the boards. Kirschbaum again trying to get that puck out of there. As it is kind of at a stalemate right now. Kirschbaum's going to come up with it. Sending it around to the corner to Lauer. Rabbits finally clear it from the zone. Warriors taking it right back in. Shot through. Poole kicks it over to the near side corner. Shot on goal off the pipe. Off that crossbar. Rabbits clear to center. Warriors take it right back in. Again, Reagan going to get to it in that back corner. Reagan trying to clear it out. Warriors through the slot. Shot, goal. Bad pass by Reagan through the slot. Picked it up by the Warriors. And, yeah, the rest is history on that one. Now we have officially gone to a rolling clock for the time being till the end of this game. So we come back to center ice right here. Shot, save by Warriors goaltender. .11:40 and counting left to go in this game. Kozak in at center. Gets that puck back over to Reagan. Reagan sends it towards the net again. Kozak with it in the corner. Williamson gets it to Reagan. Reagan fires through traffic. Rabbits on a rebound. Puck is loose. Puck is. Well, they called it dead, but now it's just a matter of who's sitting where. 10:50 and counting left to go in this game. Face-off coming to the stick side of Warriors goaltender with Kozak taking the draw. Gets it to Williamson. Williamson to Hemi on the back side. It is Hemi spinning it around. Shot deflected by the goaltender. Hemi again cycling it along the boards. Picked up by the Warriors. Batted down by Resendez there. Reagan from the blue line, shot saved by Warriors goaltender.
Oh, hey now. You're going to let him right in front of the ref, too. 53 came in and was like, that,
Yeah, of
right
course
in
he
front of
is.
the ref.
Oh, we're gonna call it? They're gonna call. They are gonna call it. Nope.
He's coming over to explain to me.
Nope.
Nope, not doing anything.
Nope. McMullen coming out on the ice now at center.
That was an
With
interesting
Kusmano to the right, Ditsunen to the left, Grimes and Garman on the backside on defense. Warriors taking their way out. Garman able to pop that puck to the corner, pushing him out of position. Ditsunen sending it around the boards, trying to get it over to the side of Kusmano. Puck in front of McGovern again, he covers. I know. We'll have to get that. We'll have to get the DL as to what was said. We'll ask captain. The captain. Yeah, you gonna let him say that? All right. McMullen taking the face up to the circle. It is the Warriors with it. Warriors around the backside of the net. Rabbits just need to get it out of the zone. Shot on goal off the post. Deflects up to the top circle as the Warriors get it once more in the corner. Grimes looking to pick it up. He does. Grimes taps it to Ditsunen. Ditsunen able to get it over to the side to McMullen. McMullen fires. No one there for the rebound as the Warriors get it once more. Bowerman again, sending it deep back into the Warriors zone and into the corner. Comes up to the blue line and out to center ice. Rose passing it through center. Warriors dumping it back into the Rabbit zone. Rose with it, passing it to Kusmano. Kusmano chasing it down into the Warrior zone. Warriors holding on to it. Picked up by Rose. Rose fires, deflects off the pads of the Warriors player. As the Warriors pick it up, it's kicked down by Reagan at the blue line into the Rabbit zone. Reagan able to move it over to the near side corner. Reagan moving it down the ice into the Warrior zone, puts it through the skates of the Warriors player. Warriors cleared around the corner. Stopped by Rose at the blue line. Rose over to Reagan. Reagan tried for the redirect. I heard it just hit the tip of his stick on that one. Reagan tried to stop it at the blue line. Poole has it at center. Poole to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum taking it in. Warriors grab it in the corner. Warriors with it. Sending up to the blue line. Hemi gets it at center ice. Hemi trying to hold on to that puck a little too long. Looking to get around Poole. Shot on goal. Saved by McGovern. McGovern's got it covered with 6:30 and counting left to go in this game. Don't forget to join us again later today at 1 o'clock as your Rabbits are going to be taking on the Gulf Coast Flames white team. This is a different Flames team than we played a few weeks ago. So face-off is coming to the glove side of McGovern. Kozak is going to be taking the face-off. And you wonder why I don't give you a microphone.
What?
And you wonder why I don't give you a microphone. From the circle, the Warriors tried to get a shot off, but it was deflected as Williamson gets in there along with Resendez. Everyone's scrumming hard for that puck there as Resendez gets pinned up against the boards. Williamson comes in, gets it up to Hemi at the blue line. Hemi tried to cycle it in deeper, but it is grabbed by the Warriors. Puck comes loose again back into the Rabbit zone. Hemi tries to knock that puck out of the way. He does. Kozak comes in to try and pick it up. Gets it over to Resendez. Puck gets deflected into the slot. Shot. Doesn't make it through traffic. Puck gets redirected out to the center. Resendez, one-on-one. Shot! Score! With 4:57 and counting left to go in this game, number 72, Ethan Resendez.
You see that when you put the ball with the basketball.
With that goal. Here we go as McMullen takes the face off, try to get it cleared out to center. It is going to be another shot on goal, another save by McGovern. Four minutes and counting left to go in this game as the faceoff is going to be coming to the glove side of McGovern. Now, if the Rabbits do score one more goal, they will stop the clock. As Bowerman comes over to this near side. Puck comes loose again. Bowerman with it. Warriors have it now in the corner. Warriors with it around the backside of McGovern. Shot deflected wide. Puck comes up to the top of the blue line. Warriors send it right back in deep. It's grabbed by Reagan. Reagan sends it around the boards. It gets stopped by the Warriors. Shot wide. Another shot off the post as McGovern saves with 3 minutes left to go in this game. That was not a goal. That's not a goal. And that's not a goal. And that's not a goal. Those two were goals. All right, face-off coming to the stick side of McGovern. It's going to be Rose taking the face-off. Puck comes out to center ice as the Warriors chase it down. Lauer coming in in pursuit of that puck as Hemi and Poole on the back end on defense are out there. Whoa! Takedown by Kirschbaum in center. Puts the Warriors back into the Rabbit zone as Poole gets it, trying to get it out of the way. Shot deflected by McGovern. 2 minutes left to go. Hemi with it around the back side of the net. Pushes through past the Warriors player. Passes it up the way to Lauer along the boards. Lauer gets caught up and the Warriors send it right back around to the back side of McGovern. Poole with it in the corner. Poole tapping it up the way to Rose. Rose now at center. Kicking it over to the far side. Warriors dumping it back in deep. Poole going to pick it up with 1:30 left to play. Poole taps it along the side over to Kirschbaum, who taps it over to Hemi. Hemi gets clotheslined up against the boards. And I believe that is going to be icing on the Warriors. So we're going to come all the way back with 1 minute left to play. Kozak in at center. Resendez on his left. Bowerman, Grimes on the right. And Williamson out there as well. Kozak reaching out, takes a shot high over the head of the goaltender. Whoa, Resendez gets tripped over along the side as the Warriors looking to just settle this puck down and hold it here for the last 30 seconds of the game. They go in to take a shot. It's fired around the backside of the net, around the backside of McGovern. Puck is in front of McGovern again. 20 seconds left to play. McGovern saves. And that is going to be it, everybody, for the end of this game as time runs out. Your Rabbits fall to the Florida Warriors 7-2 here at the Advent Health Center Ice Arena here in Wesley Chapel, Florida. Join us again later today at 1 o'clock where we are going to be taking on the Gulf Coast Flames white team on our second matchup of this Swamp Rabbit Sunday. Thanks again for joining us here on the KPHN. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast despite the outcome. And as always, let's go Rabbits.